Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekmak, this is Lobotomy Corporation once again. I've been saving up for this for quite some time actually. So, we have this creepy guy over here. He's not very nice. He is Zayn, so he is very unlikely to appear. He's not gonna stay Zayn once we're done with him today, but... You know, maybe I should have waited until I got to the end of this because there's a couple of tricks to defeat him, but... The thing is, whenever you hit retry day, he moves to a different cell. This will stick, so you're going to end up with all your abnormalities thrown all over the place. It's really inconvenient, it's probably half the reason I don't like him. But because he moves every time you hit retry day, it does give us an opportunity to basically move him to a place that we really want him to be. I was hoping to get him into training, because training is right above Yin's room, giving us the opportunity to hit him with the Yin Yang Dragon. The catch is that Yin Yang Dragon is, if we hit him with the Yin Yang, he's immune to the Yin Yang Dragon, but he also summons a bunch of ads, and the ads are immune to all, cannot be killed by anything except for the Yin Yang Dragon. So, that is potential. I feel the need to move my agents to somewhere else. My goal here is to gather all of the agents that I don't particularly feel attached to in one place so I can send them in one after another. I did have a colouring scheme actually. I think all of the people with 2x pale modifiers should probably be gathered up here, which for some reason doesn't include Lamp. I'm not entirely sure why. Honestly, I kind of like that equipment combo, so I'll catch you in a bit once I've moved everyone around. You know what I really should be doing? What I should be doing is running through the day's works, because we want to know whether... I want to know what my midnight today is, because we do actually have a potential thing here going on, and if not, then it's back to safe scumming. So do we have 12 or more around here? Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3. You should not be here. Get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 1 extra, so we've got to figure out someone that we don't want to keep around here. Honestly, your stats are pretty low. I'm not feeling particularly attached to you. But you do have equipment that stands out here. Choose. One of these people will die. Although they won't die forever, just until I reset the day. I guess we can save a Bong Bong. So anyway, back to the day's work. I'll catch you when I'm through all this. I guess missing out on the excavator attack might be a bit unpleasant, but eh. Oh, right, the circus is in town. Half of you go there, half of you go there. Honestly, that should have gone way worse than it did. You go up there, you go up there. We'll reposition everyone once the Scheisenheimer hits the fan, presuming that we get a green midnight. Always possible it won't happen. Well, the bird won't be lacking for targets now. Now, frankly, what I should actually be doing is I shouldn't even bother pausing but I like being in control. I like pausing everything, setting it all up, and then letting the chips fall where they may. The idea with him teleporting all over the place is that he finds departments that aren't under meltdown immunity, so he can start calling people to him, because when someone goes in and does good work, he gives them a blessing. If someone does bad work, his life off reaches 0, and then he calls someone to get a blessing. Which means that he gets to hand out blessings whether you like it or not. But not in his favour is the fact that this is a New Game Plus run, so everywhere is immune to meltdowns. Can we call you over to here? I'd like to farm for the Nothing There gift. Violet Noon, great. Just grand. Just grandiose. Okay, about half of you go here, half of you go there. Because they always land in the same department, you should know. Oh, you're feeling a little spicy, aren't you, all-round helper? Oh, right, I should also use the giant tree set because it will kill you if you use it more than once per day, so you've got to very slowly get all the healing boosts out of the giant tree sap. I suppose on a memory repository day you could just boot up the game, take a drink. Boot up the game, take the drink, memory repo. Boot up the game, boot up the day, take the drink, memory repo, and get rid of it that way, but that requires you to have it in your facility in the long term. The fact that I can ignore it is the only reason why I took it. Whittle them down just a smidge. Anthony, go talk to the bird. Yep, that's why I moved everyone out of that room. There goes training. And someone popped out the door just in time to get squashed. Great. yeah, we also have control team to take into account. Big Bird, how are you feeling? Yeah, not the greatest. Let's see if we can fix that. There we go. Back to work. Green dusk, huh? Well, someone's feeling particularly rude today. Oh, we triggered the thing already. Great. Just great. Okay, we have to double check to make sure that no one is in critical danger at the moment. Okay, red shields on everyone because you don't know if there's anyone with red weak in there. Red shield here. Owen, you can leave. Leave. It's only Teth's though, that one's fine. This one, not so much. No, actually, you go hunt down those bosses. We want those dead relatively quickly. Honestly, we could almost start focusing on just collecting stuff again if we wanted to. Timer is still at 5, that's nice. Oh, something that just struck me. I should really be working on my execution bullets. We don't want any clerk's right abnormalities getting out, and there's a very good chance that we're going to see Big Bird out and about. I mean, it might just trigger second trumpet immediately for a breach, so wherever we put Big Bird, we have to put them as far away from us as possible. Oh right, we're out of bullets. My bad. Of course the bird broke out, why wouldn't it? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, that's interesting. Ah, it's Amber Midnight. Alright, I'll catch you when the cards align properly. Either you move to a department that has yin in it, or you're in information and we get a green midnight. So until that point, I'll catch you in a bit. Alright, so I got up to the very end with everything in the right pieces, and then the game crashed. It took me a lot of times to get what I wanted. I actually finished with giant tree sap, and then I went for about 20 more resets until I got it. So I've done a little bit of a cheat. I knew that tonight was going to be Midnight of Green going into it. That's the only cheat that I've done. Also, Big Bird is very upset because our previous meltdown was Ordeal, was Amber Dusk, and we haven't had enough time to cheer him up again. He shouldn't be able to hurt anyone. Everyone has been cornered up into this little corner right here, except for key agents who are wearing fairly recognizable outfits. I am going to have to rewind to a memory repository, so we won't have any way to distinguish them, but we'll know by the outfits. So... when all had abandoned hope, the masked man who called himself a doctor arrived. Perfectly comfortable with going into his containment unit, he has a gentle crooning voice, likes to treat those who are wounded. I'm here to treat disease. When the day finds me, I will be more than willing to help you. Also, this is supposed to be Punishing Bird's cell, so he kind of has a stick up his butt. Oh yeah, this isn't something you'll want to be messing about with when the Midnight of Green is actually active, is it? And I say unto thee, thou art Kimji saying, upon this rock I build my church, the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And now you have a cute little blessing. I think I want to gather them all up in this room over here. So anyone who's gotten their blessing can go do that. Moon Jeongho. Plague Doctor. Work speed +5, thank you. I originally intended to hang onto the characters that have the sword sharpened by tears, but the thing is, I realized that because I have to hit rewind to memory repository every time to keep him from messing up with my... hang up my facility too much, I unfortunately keep getting rewound to the original gear sets, so there's no real point to that, unfortunately. Tell us, when shall these things be? Can we... If you get stupidly lucky and land in the yellow region, he actually doesn't bless, nor does he summon someone else for blessings. So, presumably, instinct work is your best bet, but even so, he's just going to put... The moment you land outside the range, you're going to need someone else to do the work. I say that, and look what happens, we got a yellow work. When work result was bad, Clive-off counter decreased. When work result was good, Clive-off counter lowered. He then blessed the employee who worked with him. When a trumpet level 2 occurred, the Clive-off lowered. Oh, I didn't know about that. When the Clive-off counter reached 0, some employees heard plague doctors calling and went to containment unit to be blessed. Those who have been kissed by plague doctors shall be reborn as the blessed. Did you just hit yellow a second time? Guys. We don't have time to muck about. We have to be wary of the midnight. Okay, attachment working. The danger with Zains is because they have so few boxes, it doesn't take much bad luck to cause problems. Plague Doctor relieves the distress of their agonies. He once visited a village suffering from an unknown disease. Became very relieved when visiting Plague Doctor. Tends to those who are wounded, there is nothing behind my mask. The soul is immortal. Lord, wilt thou we command fire to come down from heaven and consume them? Okay, let's try and get through all the people with black weaknesses first. I get the feeling that we don't want to be particularly... These people are going to have to stay in this room for a while. And Gimyong and Bongbong, and he surnamed them as Boanerges, which is the Sons of Thunder. These are actually pretty decent blessings. They give out through the twilight levels of buffs. The thing is that it can be kind of hard to hang on to them. Unlock this abnormality's escape information with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 million E-boxes. Which is about 1,000 times more than we're capable of holding. It's very unfortunate should you be doing the Bina get all abnormality information at once on when this guy's around. You're definitely picking up more wings. Anthony saith unto him, Lord, show us the Father, and it sufficeth us. Oh hey, he's got pink sparkles now. Plague Docus states that he once visited a village suffering from an unknown disease. Theoretically, we'd have had enough Clifoff meltdowns to make it through, but it turns out we didn't, because some people decided to get yellow results on his work like that. Now here's the problem. Big Bird will get very upset at us. And as he passed forth from hence, he saw a man named Mabel. He saith unto him, Follow me. He arose and followed him. Because that's just what Mabels do. And now his cloak is white. Great. Just great. There was a certain man called Nox, which before time in the same city used sorcery. He bewitched people, giving out that he was some great one. But we have made it to most of our things open up, so we at least have a little bit of a work rate advantage. Still, maybe I should have tuned their temperance just a little bit. It's clipping through punishing birds at perch. Then said Daphne unto his fellow disciples, Let us also go, so that we may die with him. So then, we do not have enough time for this. Which is why everyone's going to have to pack up and go into this corridor. I think Brown might have to do that work. I mean, I could execute bullets, but frankly, I think I'd rather he escape so I can call the rabbits on him. Please take care of Big Bird. Okay, everyone step up one floor. Calling them in on the training team. I have to make sure not to let all of those blessed agents die. I don't want to go through this whole day. I've lost track of how many times I've gone through this day. There. Filter out the blessed from the to be blessed. Well, at least Big Bird is back to 5 now. How did you guys live? You must have been in elevator transit or something. You know, giant death laser in the facility. It's not that big a deal. Alright, move everyone up one floor. Yellow results. Now, an important thing about these blessings is that once you have one, you can't work with the abnormality a second time. And even if you hit retry day or rewind to a memory repository, he will remember who already has blessings. And because all of the information clerks are dead, we're actually losing a little bit of a success rate here. I'm pretty sure he knows what we're up to. Can we stop getting yellow results with the Plague Doctor? I honestly don't know what his best work types are. I don't know the exact numbers and I don't want to minimize the game to check. And we've already failed. Well, we haven't failed, but... Okay, finally. Rin answered him and saith unto him, Thou art the Son of God, thou art the King of Israel. I'd prefer to not have to do this with the Viridian Midnight, but I guess I wasn't thinking about that at the time. Okay, you step up one. Everyone step up. Genie, let's see if you can do better than your other training team friends. And of course you're out there. You actually got through on your first try. I don't know how to feel about that. Genie saith unto him, Lord, how is it thou wilt manifest thyself unto us, and not unto the world? I'll feel bad about losing Diva to this because Diva is actually a pretty well statted agent. Oh dear, that was a mistake. I think Diva's about to die. From henceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of him. Well, shoot. Oh hey, we're back. Didn't take as many tries this time, but it's still not ideal. And I left myself a little bit of wiggle room with Midnight, so if we do end up missing this kiss, then I can run it multiple times, and if not, then I can immediately rush people in to work on abnormalities. Of course, it's also very likely that Big Bird is going to get upset by all this. Yeah, Diva's an expert. Looks very different now, doesn't it? Eight. Okay, between the two of you, you're closer, so get to work. Yeah, no. Get to work. Please! Do the thing! A perfect work to end our time with Plague Doctor. He answered them, "Have I not chosen you 12, and one of you is a devil?" I say unto thou, thou art Kimjasang. Tell us when shall these things be? Lord, command that we wilt fire. He summoned them Bonages, which is the sons of thunder. And then he saith unto them, Show us the Father, it sufficeth us. He saw a man named Abel, and said, Follow me. There was a certain man called Nox, who used sorcery and bewitched the people. And he said unto Daphne, Let us also go, that we may die with him. Rin answered and saith, Thou art Son of God. How's thou wilt manifest thyself unto us? For I bear in my body the marks of him. Have I not chosen you 12? One of you is the devil. Emergency. Brown, get on that. And now he's playing the organ. But he is taking a lot of black damage. We can't actually see his health bar though. Let me guess, Big Bird is also going to want out. Oh, it bought us a little bit of time, but they probably wouldn't have survived. Oh, yeah, that hits everywhere. Important note, pale shields when you see the pale ring of death coming. And Big Bird is out a second time. Diva? If you manage to trigger a panic in the disciple while they have the Heart of Aspiration equipped, theoretically they could kill White Knight all on their own. Is this the pail? Summer doesn't look good. You don't? Where's Summer? Yeah, that stung! Summer has been thrown into a panic, huh? I don't know why, though, but I guess it has happened. Diva is dead. That shows that all the apostles are dead now. Oh, we never got... Okay. Was the one person that we didn't get into position properly. The fact that Summer did survive that is kind of impressive, though. But with the death of Diva, hopefully that means that we have our prize. Actually, I think Summer was in the process of being saved by Punishing Bird at the time. So, if we open up the ego list, jump to Aleph, Paradise Lost. Wielder cannot recover HP or SP from Department Regeneration. Decrease movement speed, recover wielder's HP and SP on normal attacks. Depending on the number of targets, create a shield that blocks every damage type. However, special attacks are only activated when the corresponding abnormality is in the facility. Behold, you stood at the door and knocked, and it was opened for you. I come from the end, I am here to stay for but a moment. At the same time, I am the only one who kindled the light to face the world, my loved ones, who now eagerly desire the greater gifts. I will show you the most excellent way. So with that dealt with, where is he now? Alright, so next episode, I'm going to show how one deals with having the White Knight in their facility. And how cool the gear is. And I never want to see it escape ever again, because 12 deaths are very unfortunate. Poor Central Command Captain Summer. Six. It's the Antichrist.